Hello and welcome back to the Shin Megami Tensei Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode we defeated the first two keys and we are now on a mission to take on the next. So, first things first is I want to put on Hifumi, I believe, for the next fight. So that is the one we've got. We did actually max out one of them as well, which is very, very nice. Got a nice little achievement for that. But now we got two more of these Oni key monsters to go, so let's make our way here, and our first one is actually going to be in this room here. So let's get up here as we get into our first battle of the save. These guys are not actually too hard to deal with, to be honest. I'm keeping with the team that I had. I've managed to restore a whole bunch of SP as well, which I'll take, and Duju is Dezauju is actually very close to leveling up as well. Mainly because, you know what, I think that this is probably a good team to take out and deal with that. The next guy I'm coming up against is going to be using some force attacks. But, you know what, I feel fairly good about it actually. And we get Dezauju with his level up. And he gets Mamandoon as well, which is obviously going to be handy. All these light and dark ones always are. What does it say here? I got separated from my group. There are 4 ex-Major Oni here. They're scary. You're very, very scared. I know you are, my dude. So, we're here on planet number 3 now, so... La la la. We're going to go up here, take this first north branch, and then we've got damaging floor again, but it only hits us once, which is good to see. So we've got a save point here, and then a west door there. I'm not going to say, because I think we should be okay. I'm going to head to this west door anyway. You seem a sense of strong power from behind the thing. Okay, and that's locked us out, but then it's took us out of our ways here. Ooh. Get bloody confused, I do, about these guys. These guys are weak to fire, so we haven't got Orpheus with us, of course, so we're going to have to get fire breath from big old Cash himself. We'll take one crit hit there and then one crit hit there, and that should be that done. The Mothmans are definitely the ways forward, really. So we don't want to go south, we want to go north. North around it. Then we head south. Blah blah blah. So we're down here in this room. Back into the darkness here, it may seem. Then head into this area. As we come up against 2 Kelpies, we're going to attack the Jiraiya because he's the strongest. We'll do a Mazanma, because they're weak to it as well, which is always good. We'll do an Ice Breath. I do need to be careful with Yoko Shizukome, actually. We'll do a Mabufla, because why not? We'll take out one, and then we'll do a... We'll just attack with Dasu. The Soju, sorry. Hell Thrust. Ooh, not good. But we get a block there, like we said, and then it should be a simple case of hit, and then we're ready. As we get a bead, which is actually very handy. I'm going to use that right now. Use that bead on to you. Make sure you're okay, and head this way. So we're back here on some tracks. So I'm going to head south. So there is a cube here as well. We will obviously get this and get the muscle drink, which is always pretty good for getting back some MP. It sometimes has an effect, but we need to make our way around to these west-sided tracks. So let's get up here. Let's have a little speak to the mannequins first. The Mothmans are the best for leveling up, so I'm glad, and we can usually take them out in one hit anyway. One attack, especially to Arabaki, is never going to do the deed. Nicely done. You came from Mikaburo. Were you attacked by the things? We were not, unfortunately. So we're going to head back into here. The light was snuffed out by darkness. That's fine. Let us quickly get ourselves another light ball, because it does give us a lot of help in these situations. I don't particularly want to we don't particularly want to force myself out of these. So we come to another hole in the wall. These are a new hole in the wall for us. And then we need to head north here at the fork and go past some damaging floor, which we know the deal. We'll attack everyone here just with some auto attacks, really. Get them all down, especially if this guy does a counter. It's not really going to mean shit. I don't know why you dioramaed there. Yes, that's the block we wanted. One. I definitely need to fuse some more powerful allies for myself. I think that's pretty obvious. But we got a miss there. Dasu. One. And we take out that one, and it should be fairly easily afterwards. So I need to look through my team and see who's null to force attacks, and really that is who I should be putting on this squad. So give me a second and I'm going to form that now. So we're going with a team of Yama, Sakome, Dazuju and Komeken is the other one, to help us out in this fight. So let's, without any further ado, I need to now make sure that I've got that force. Null Force 1, yes, and let's take on this Oni. Fuki. Yeah, I'm Fuki. You must have some time on your hands to make it all the way down here. Give me some cash then, I'll hook you up with some hot babes. I'll give you an ass kicking. I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. Come on, I'm begging you. Yeah, right. Take this. As here we go, as we come up against the third Fuki. I'm going to raise the party's defense now with Dazuju. I just think it helps. Really, then chance to inflict panic. We'll do a stone gaze, why not? We'll see if he blocks that. Okay, not good. Not good at all. But he is, I believe, weak to electric, which we have here in shock form. Which we do. So if we can actually do some here. So Kameken actually repels forced as we come up against another beast eye. Zanma, and we block that. Very nice. We'll do a straight up attack with Dasu. Boom. Straight up attack again. I know it's low, but if we can keep this somewhat going, if we can, mate, if we can get a crit, there, nicely done. Let us pass here. Pass here. It's not a good idea. Maybe I should have bought some more of my electric boys. His magic attack is increased, and he's doing a tornado, which is not good, but it's blocked by most of us, which we will obviously take. We'll attack randomly here. One. Let's see what he does if we hit him with a thing. He heals himself. Okay, good to know for next time. Not good for us, of course. Hell thrust. Okay, we need to make sure that we're okay. Let's take up and do our fences up here. If I have a bead chain or something, I'm probably going to use it. Right here. We'll do a bead and we'll do that one to Kamoken. There we go. And then we'll do a Mighty Gust. So we get a crit as well. Always good. And then let's just up our defenses once more. just make it slightly easier for us, because if he does use these physical attacks, it is not going to be nice. He's just doing T, he's going to increase his magic attack and then do a fucking tornado, isn't he? But you might say, okay, no, she managed to heat it. We can do the meditation, because it can drain a fair amount of HP from them, really, and then we'll attack. I'm going to try and bring someone else on, I believe, instead of her. Let's do a shock. Really want a better reception as we get a crit anyway, which is nice. Do a Rakaja here to increase our defense, and then if we can pass here, I'm just going to pass. I feel like Yomitsu Sakome is going to die here. Magic attack increased. Zanma onto who? All good. Took it like a champ. Let's take the meditation. Take that from here from now. We'll attack here. Do one for this one. I'm going to give that bead onto Dazju just to make sure he's okay. I'm just going to allow Dazju to die, I believe. Mist is annoying. Beast Eye, please use a Zanma onto either Cash or Kumiken. He's just increasing his bloody attack. Zanma onto her. She dodged it. Proved me wrong. There you go. One there. One there. We'll do the shock in hopes that he gets a crit. No. We're actually just going to attack this one and save something, and then we're just going to increase our defense even more. Limit is reached. Okay, that's fine with me. Maybe didn't come with the best format to fight here, but you know what? If he keeps on doing this, we're going to be okay. Attack here. One. If we get a healing onto your girl, it's going to be very, very good, to be honest. Cash with the double attack there. We'll just do a lunge and get a crit off. Attack again. Attack. And then prepare for Yomitsu Shikome to do it. Right, if you kill me, you're making a bigger mistake, understand? Okay, this is where it could get ugly right now for everyone involved. You've already reached your limit. You're wasting a turn. Xiandine blocked and repelled, which is great for us, really. Attack there, and we get a crit straight off the bat. Attack there. We'll use a shock, of course. Use a mighty gust. Oh! Attack. Dragon's Eye once again. Again, if you've reached your limit anyway, it's not really going to do much. Our defense is also at a limit, especially if you attack your boy. He's really not going to care too much about what you're doing. I'm going to put a bead onto Komaken just to make sure that if he does get hit with a regular attack, it's not as bad. And we get a drain attack as well, which is nice. Dragon's Eye, here we go. Are you actually going to do something decent at this time? Or have you just got yourself stuck in a rot? Xiandine, no! You're stuck. This is silly. You would learn from it. This is where the AI is probably a little bit questionable, eh? Let's take off and do a shock here. Low electric damage, but it allows us to do what we can. A mighty gust here for 110 is also pretty good. And then just attack with Dastu. Dragon Eye once again. He is wasting all of this time to try and get as high as possible. Xiandine again on the wrong thing. I feel like he's a little bit broken, ladies and gentlemen. Attack there. We get a crit as well, which is always nice. We get a shock here so we can get a whole bunch off. We'll attack. Get a drain off. Get an attack here. No crit, but if we get a crit with Shijume, no. You actually going to successfully attack us this time, or are you going to waste more time? Berserk. Okay, that should... No, it doesn't see the end. This should see the end. No, she dodged it. Jesus Christ. She is not giving up, eh? Right to the end. Yomutse is fighting. So, a shock here. Exploit that weakness. We'll do a Mighty Gust again. And that should deal it. And she managed to survive on 3 health. God damn, not what I expected. But that is great for us, obviously. As they get 1,000. We'll take that, and that final key is done. Right. what we need to do is now start to head over to that door where it said that we can go into. So I'm going to take us back there, and I am going to select a very special team for us. See you guys in a sec. Right, so we're back here at this zone. The Kagutsuchi is at full, which is important, and this is the last Omi on Yogo-ki, who we've got to fight. My name is Onyogo-ki. Are you the one who slew my partners and awakened me? I sliced and diced them. Insolent fool! Learn your weakness through my illusions. He will fall. When you see, you may not necessarily be true. There we go. So what we need to do here, first off, is your boy is going to be using fog breath here, drastically reducing that. We'll be using a mighty, see if this works, Mazanma. It missed. Okay, that's not good. And then we need to use Rukunda and lower this guy's defenses. Dikunda. Okay. All effects have been negative. That's fine, but we dodged that attack, which is good. Evil Gaze. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Right, what do we have to do? What do we have to do? What we're going to do here is put a bead onto Komurken, make sure he's okay. We're not going to do another fog breath, but what we will be doing is just another straight up attack. Drain attack. Mikami will use his Rukunda. And then we'll do a lunge here with Arabaki. Dragon Eye is annoying. Physical attack increased. Defense increased. Sakuja means his evasion rate is decreased as well. And replicate is what he does now. That's annoying. That is annoying. Undeniably very annoying. But let's hit him with another fog breath. We'll attack one there. We'll do Rukunda every single turn with your boy Mikami. And then we will simply just lunge with Arabaki every single turn and just rack up trying to do as much damage as possible. Status bait, and he blocked it. It's actually very handy. So let us do a heat wave here. So we get a crit, which is actually very nice. I think that might be the might we have coming on. We'll do a mighty gust here. So we get another crit. Okay, it's becoming very lucky. We'll do the Rukunda. Lunge. Do another heat wave here. Get a whole bunch of crits off. This is very nice. As we get one last one there, and then another Rukunda. Take down his defense. And then one more lunge. Nice. Dragon's Eye. Okay, he will simply try and physical attack increased. Rakuja's defense is increased, but it's only decreased by 1 because we got 2 off there. Then what will he do now? Replicate. That's fine. That's completely fine with us. Let's attack this guy. Attack here. We get a drain attack off. Once again, a Rakunda to make sure his defense goes down. And then a lunge. So we get a crit off. It's actually very handy. And then we'll attack just for random there. Dragon's Eye is coming up. Physical attack increased. Defense increased. So I might chuck a fog breath on here whilst I can now. He's going to replicate. We'll attack this one. He blocked it. Shit. Oh, and right. That's so annoying. I'll see you back here. Right, I'm back here. Which is good. So, what we need to do here is, always with Mikami, we're going to Rakunda. And I've remembered the thing that I forgot last time, which is that, of course, that the real one will always have the circle underneath him during this point. So, we've got to keep up and do it there. We've got a crit off, which is always very good. We will just be doing a Rakunda here. And then we'll be using the media when we get the chance. So, Dragon's Eye, he's going to buff himself a whole bunch, which is fine. Physical increase. Defense increase. Hit evasion increase, but we've already drastically lowered it. At least once, and then he will replicate once again. Then, with Mikami, you know the deal. We Rakunda. We need to get up as much attack as we possibly can. So, we don't want to use we're just going to attack the real one, which is down here. He's got the thing, 200 already, which is very good. We'll do a Mighty Gust this time, 300, very nice, and a lunge, of course, with Arabaki. He's going to use Evil Gaze, but we dodged that attack. Okay, and he didn't initiate anything else. That's good. So, defense down. Let's just attack. There, do a Mighty Gust. Ooh, hit him for a decent amount. Do another lunge. Got a crit as well. That means we're going to use another Rakunda on him. Dragon's Eye is okay, because all he's going to do is buff himself. Defense is increased, and he's going to Sukaja himself. That's fine. Replicate once again. Now, where is the shadow? It's again on the guy at the back. So we're just going to use a Rakunda. Once again, defense increase. We'll attack this guy. Next turn, we'll do another Fog Breath with your boy. We'll just, however, do a Mighty Gush for now. Hit 400. Very nice. A lunge. It's not good that it missed, but that's okay. He'll do this. He'll buff himself again. That's fine. His physical attack increase, his defense is increasing, his hit and evasion rate is increased, but we'll just do another Fog Breath. As we can see there, the guy that has the shadow is who we're going for. So, once again, we're going to Rakunda, make sure we get his defense down once again. We're going to do a Fog Breath this time to negate the hit and evasion rate, because that's what caused us the problem last time. Then we'll hit here, boom, for 200. And then Arabaki can do his lunge. Ooh, nice. Hitting for 200. Another Dragon's Eye. He'll just do the same thing again, you would assume, which would be the buffing of himself, like we thought. He's yet to get an attack across on us, which is good. Hit evasion rate down. And then replicate. Okay, then we can see which one has the shadow. We will be going for that. But again, Rakunda him. Negate what he's just built up for himself there. We'll attack with Cash. There we go. We'll hit with a Mighty Gust here. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's fine. He's just going to use Dragon Guy and do it again. And we know the mission statement now, really. We're racking up as much damage as we possibly can. His limit is reached for his other stuff. And then he's going to replicate. Okay, Mikami. You know what? We're going to do a media this turn. Because we're getting a decent amount of damage off anyway. Now, which one has the thing? It's this one. Attack there. Mighty Gust. Oh, God. Okay. That's not great, but there we go. Replicate. That's fine. So Mikami is out of stuff to do now. So we're just going to attack with him. That's not good. We'll do a Rakunda. Here. And then we'll do the defense blast when we can. And then attack with your boy. He's going to do the Dragon's Eye. You know, the whole repeaty. Can't go any further. Can increase your defense a little bit. Can increase your evasion rate. Okay, he's going to replicate, which is fine. Mikami will take down the real one. Cash will use his Rotunda again. He's going to have to be dealing with this. Why we wanted these people in here. Mighty Gust for a decent amount of damage. Then a lunge. Missed, but that's fine. Okay. You saw through my illusion. Will I be the last to see the world? Probably. One. Shows you how much more helpful having that full bar is, so we can see his shadow. It's going to replicate, and that's fine. So Mikami will take down the replication. We'll do a fog breath for now. Take this down because he's been steadily increasing it. And attack there, and then lunge. Yo, your boy keeps on missing. It's not good. But you know what, it's fine. So Tarakaja, his limit's reached. His defense will increase, but we're going to take it down next turn with Cash again, and then we drastically increase this. So we thought the miss rate would go, but you know what, we're still doing fairly good at keeping it up. You can see the shadow there. He's missed. The bastard. We can do the Rotunda anyway, it's more important. And we'll do a Mighty Gush anyway. As we get a crit. But we miss with Arabaki. Dragon's Eye once again. You know the deal. Defense is increasing. All of this is increasing. He replicates. Which one is the shadow? It's this guy. Stop missing. God damn it, stop missing. We'll do another Rotunda. His evasion rate's not good, but he attacked the person we needed him to attack. Okay. We can't let him bully us like this, to be honest. So we're going to do a bead here. Then we're going to pass. I'm going to pass again. And then pass again. Yes, okay, and then we can give a bead now to Cash. Arabaki can kind of withstand all these attacks anyway. He's going to use a Madoon. It missed. Okay, that's great for us. It's actually really good for us. Let's attack here. Stop missing, for fuck's sake. We'll do the Rotunda. And then we need you to hit this, my dude. Okay, if only I had a fog breath, but I don't, and I'm not sure I see a way out of not getting that. Limit reached with your physical attack. Defense increased. Your limit is reached with your evasion. Okay, so we're just going to have to fight through because I don't have another fog breath or a way to get things back. But this is the guy. As we get him, finally, Jesus Christ. I had to replay so much. Remember, this is not always just the one truth. So we get 5,000 XP, which is very, very nice. Everyone gets a level up. And we get a Pearl. We get a decent amount of money too. Please customize your stats. We should probably be taking some agility. Anti-force is okay. I'm kind of okay without having that. Yes, let it continue. Please give me the free heal. That is what I need. He's leveled up and he's learned Tetra. Protects party from light and dark attacks. I mean, it's definitely a good thing, and I think it's probably better than trade. So let's take that. Leveled up, and then Panic Voice. Chance to inflict panic. We'll do Paraladi, because we've already got that anyway else. And Drain Attack would be nice too. Wants to talk to me, I certainly will listen. That was a valiant effort, I agree. You received an opal. Nicely done. So let's enter this room. Get ourselves a bead, and then another thing, which is very good. Of course, we're going straight into a battle after that. We're just going to fight these guys down. Luckily, we're all healed from my Magatama stuff. The building up power thing's not good, but doesn't seem to have too many counters, which is good. Attack, attack, attack. A big block. One down, and there we go. There's the crit. Now we need to head up here, get the cash cube, obtained a Magatama Americano, so let's have a look at that. Here, that's the one that I was missing, but I'm going to go get that. Ailment nullifying skills, and it gives us strong physicals. We're going to put that on for now. And then let's make our way back to the entrance, so I'll see you once we're back on the platform. So we're here at the exit, let's make our way out of Ikeburo Tunnel. Follow this round here. Speak to the conductor. Is of the north of the exit. Very, very good. I don't believe there's anything around here. And I see no dangers of any monsters lurking. So, let's make our way out. We certainly will leave this area. And then we need to head to Ikeburo. Not to Ikeburo, sorry. We need to head towards the city of Akabasa? Akaba? Mate, this is Asakusa. So let's go ahead and enter here. Where the mannequins have taken refuge. The flames of the menorah sovereignty are flickering wildly. Very, very nice, but I think this is probably a good place to say if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.